Hello, hello. It is so great to be with you in the Playground Adventures. I wanted to go live and talk about this one palette makeup real quick. My name is Heather. It's so great to be with you, coming to you from sunny California this afternoon. And I don't have any makeup on except I just did my eyebrows with our line brush, and I use this eyeshadow Trust. So I just filled them in real quick, and I do have mascara on because I wanted to save you guys a little bit of time. So I've been sharing the basics of this makeup, and what I'm going to show you real quick is just the basic four I've been going over, and that's concealing, contour, an all over shade, and a lip and cheek. And all the tins just magnet right into your palette, so you customize it exactly the way you want. Okay, so I'm going to put my lip conditioner in there. We have a bunch of clear lip conditioners, all super healthy and good for you. And then I'm going to put this illuminator in here. Some people call those like highlighters. And then I'm going to magnet my bronzer in there. So you can see how you can have all your needs in this tiny palette, okay? And it's smaller than my hand, and I'm an artist, and this is what I use every single day. So it's so nice to customize exactly what you want. You never have anything you don't use. No more makeup bags, no more tubes, no more bottles, no more glass. And it's like the healthiest you can find on the market. I'm happy to send you a comparison with whatever foundation you have. So with regular makeup, you are used to putting some type of flat liquid all over your face, okay? And it flattens you out. It takes away your dimension. And this is called three-dimensional makeup. So it brings back your dimension. It creates shadow and light while covering and neutralizing things you don't like, but with very little product, okay? I have ladies that go 9 months without changing out of these little tins, without getting another one. All your extras, lip and cheeks, bronzers, all those things can last over 2 years, okay? So let's do some makeup real quick. Some of mine are getting low. You can actually melt these on the stove and refresh them and get even longer use out of them. I'll be posting a fun video on how you can melt these on your own stove to make them look like new too. So I obviously need to do that because mine are getting low. So I can help you with just one brush. I'm going to use 2 today, okay? But I can help you fit your needs with just one also. So all our brushes are double-sided, last forever, high luxury type. Mine are over 5 years old and still good as new. So I've been talking about a darker shade to conceal. So this is a darker shade right here called Mango. My whole face is not dark mango, but it conceals my redness in a flash, okay? So that's what I meant by using a darker shade to conceal. We're gonna hit that under eye, just barely anything. I'm just gonna brighten that spot. And I'm gonna use it anywhere I have redness or darkness. So that can kind of change on the day. My eyelids are kind of red, so we're gonna brighten those up. And you can already see how this side looks so much brighter than that side, and I barely used any product. Win-win. So I am all about minimal, but the highest impact, okay? So I'm not the girl that's gonna tell you to put all this stuff on your face. I'm going to show you how to use the least amount possible to get exactly what you want, okay? So the first step, you're just going anywhere you have anybody red or dark, okay? And I match you to that perfect color by you sending me a selfie in natural light, and I send you directions on how to do that, okay? So that's all I'm going to do for concealing. I just barely use a tiny bit, and that was it, okay? In those couple spots where I've read, hi, Marissa. Hi, Jessica. So next I'm going to do contour. The great thing about contour is where I contour, I don't put any face shade. I don't put any foundation. So it's actually a way to use way less makeup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this line side on this brush. It's like a line, so it makes it super easy. Hi, Emily. I'm going to go into this, and then I'm going to just go into my hairline. You can see how it just creates shadow. So my My ladies with bigger foreheads will even run their contour even farther down, but basically you're just tracing your own bone structure. So you're defining your own bones. It's not going to look like anybody else. It's just going to look like beautiful you. Okay, so that was my hairline. I'm going to do my jawline. Some people just like to focus on this part. They don't go all the way around, but it really defines that jaw. Okay, and you can just kind of run it down those natural lines so that it blends in perfectly to your skin. Okay, and then your cheekbones, you're just gonna kind of put your finger above your ear right there, and you're gonna end right where your eye is. Okay, we don't wanna bring it too far down because that would droop the face. So I usually do contour first or second because, like I said, I don't wanna waste foundation where I put contour, okay? So we're just gonna, you can also make that fishy face and it can kind of show you that line too, okay? And it all blends right in with your skin. I have so many ladies that think that it'll look like brown smudges, but then they try it themselves and they're like, oh, it just blended right in. So it's not as shocking as you think. Okay, so I'm just using a little bit to define those cheekbones. And now for my nose, the nose is optional. I'm just gonna put a little on my finger and go like this. You wanna know how those ladies get those thin nose lines? That's it, that's all they do. So it's super easy. And then you just take a little bit of your main color and you run it just right in the center, just like that. And you thinned your nose out without doing anything. I don't even waste any product on the side of my nose because I'm just gonna blend it. And so I don't ever use more product than I need to. Okay, so all I did is just concealed a couple spots with my darker shade and then I contoured and I'm gonna wait to blend. And now I'm gonna use my main color. So that was step one, step two, now I'm on step three. I'm gonna switch to this brush. This is the one I usually suggest to everybody. You can do everything with this brush. If you wanna get just one, this is the one I suggest. You just can't really do eye makeup, I would say, because you don't really have a tiny end. That one makes contour easier, but I can show you how to do this with contour too. So we're just gonna dip into what I would call your main color. So this is gonna match your main shade. And then we are going to, it's better to almost stipple on opposed to swiping. When people swipe a lot of product, they use way more than they need to. And you want it to just, you want the cream to just settle in just like skin, okay? We want it to look just like skin, and it takes away the look of pores, it takes away a look of fine lines because it gives that cream youthful glow. That's why everybody in the 40 and up club absolutely loves this makeup because it gives that youthful skin right back, okay? So that's another reason it's nice to go a little darker with concealing. When you go a little darker, you don't see those fine lines and things. The light shades is what brings that texture. You see too much texture. We don't want to do that. We don't want to see all the texture. We want to hide it. So that's why we usually shade up a little bit when we're dealing with mature skin because we don't want to see those lines as much. Now, I'm gonna go slightly on my eye. I did use that with the concealer. Again, I do have some mascara on, but that's it. Okay, now we're gonna just, remember how I put contour like right here, but I didn't put anything else up there, right? So I'm just gonna put like a tiny bit right here, and that's it. And then I'm just gonna blend into that contour. But see how I didn't waste any product all over? I'm not gonna waste any right here, and I'm not gonna waste any in my forehead, okay? Now we're just gonna slightly blend my nose just by patting it a little bit, but we're still gonna keep that thin look, right? And then I'm gonna use Sandstone as my lip and cheek, and that's my step 4, okay? So again, all the lips are also cheeks. This one's pretty comparable to my shirt color, Rusty. And then I'm all the, again, like I said, it's a blush also. And yes, it does take a little bit to get used to cream blush if you're used to powder your whole life, but I'm gonna tell you, you will fall in love with it. It is so much better because it looks just like glowy, beautiful skin. and it all blends so well together when everything is cream, right? No more liquid, this powder, that cream, that, you know, all the things. You want to have all the same so it looks so nice on your skin. So that would be my basic 4, okay? That's it. When I tell people there are 4, yes, Emily, I did use the same brush for that. The only thing I did different was I started with this one and I did concealed some spots and did contour with this side, but I can show you how to do that with the big one too. I just did that one for today. So I did concealed, contour all over, and lip and cheek, and that's all 4. So that would be my basic run out the door type look, okay? So these are just kind of the extra things I popped in. This is my eyeshadow that I use to fill in my brows. Some people use their contour. Some people use the eyeshadow. So it kind of depends if you like the powder or the cream. I prefer the eyeshadow. I think it stays the best. The cream is a little harder for me, but some people do like to make hair-like lines with their contour. So bronzer, I'm going to go over that real quick because this bronzer is the best. I'm going to be sharing all about this bronzer tomorrow. So Bella is our best seller by far. We sell it to everybody. People use other makeup because it's just so good and so complimentary. Even ladies that don't wear makeup love to just wear this bronzer because it like warms you up, but just looks super natural. So if you are not a makeup girl, but you don't want to be pale all the time, or you just want to have like a little bit of a natural glow, I suggest this bronzer because it's buildable, it's sheer, and also if you ever have like lines that don't quite match up, redness, let's say your face, your neck, your chest isn't always the same, this is a great way to even it out because you can use the bronzer anywhere, on your neck, your chest, everything. So it is beautiful. Yes, Emily, this is full coverage. So what I like to tell ladies is they're used to more makeup equals full coverage. With this makeup, it's the right color is full coverage. So we also have brushes that are more dense versus more light. So some ladies like to get some of the denser ones also for that. But like I said, you can get exactly the look you want with this product because it's all buildable and sheer. Okay, so that's the bronzer. And I'm also going to use the bronzer as like a cream brown eyeshadow just by rubbing it in like this. And then, but we also have over 80 powder eyeshadows. So you can literally find any kind of look you want. And like that one I used on my eyebrows, I could make that a crease shade, you know, like dark. I could also make it like an eyeliner too. But today I'm just going to use this little shimmer, and it is called Hot Chocolate for a little bit of a shimmer, okay? So I just want to come on real quick and show how to use this one palette makeup. And last but not least, this is called Illuminator. So Illuminator brings light to the high points. It's just kind of an optional thing. And if you can see that glow on the end of my nose, and you can add it to your, what this is called your Cupid's bow. Right there. You can also add it on top of lip if you want. We have cream and powder. So the cream ones are better if you want to add them on top of lip. And then you can just kind of add them right where your cheekbone lifts. And then we have a lot of shades of Illuminator depending on your style, okay? So that was it. See how I created dimension and light? So that's what this makeup is more about. It's bringing out your natural beauty and bringing dimension and light, opposed to just like slapping a color all over your face. So let me know your questions. I would love to give you a free color match. You just send me a picture by a window like this, and I'll give you all your free information. I will post my before and after in the comments, and I can't wait to help you. Thank you so much.